He was lost, alone, hopeless. Every day was a struggle for survival. He begged for scraps, his heart heavy with shame. The world passed him by, their faces etched with indifference. He was invisible, a shadow forgotten by time. His days were long, filled with hunger and despair. The nights were cold, his only solace a tattered blanket. He dreamed of a better life, a life filled with purpose and dignity, but hope seemed like a distant star, flickering faintly in the vast darkness. The weight of his situation pressed down on him. He felt defeated, trapped in a cycle of poverty and despair. People would walk past him, their faces turned away. He saw pity in their eyes, sometimes disgust. It chipped away at his soul, leaving him feeling worthless and small. He questioned his existence. Why was he here? What was his purpose? He felt like a failure, a burden on society. The streets had become his prison, his spirit slowly crumbling under the weight of his circumstances. He longed for a way out, a glimmer of hope in the darkness. But every day seemed bleaker than the last, pushing him further into the abyss of despair. He was drowning, and no one seemed to notice. One day everything changed. A young woman stopped in front of him, breaking the monotony of his daily existence. She looked at him, really looked at him, as if seeing beyond the grime and tattered clothes. "What's your name?" she asked, her voice soft and kind. He hesitated. "David," he mumbled, his voice raspy from disuse. "David," she repeated, her eyes filled with compassion. "There's a shelter a few blocks from here, will you go?" He looked at her, a flicker of hope in his heart. "Yes," he whispered. That day a seed of hope was planted in his heart. Section 4. Climbing the Ladder. The shelter was a haven, a place of warmth and kindness. It was a sanctuary where people could find solace in a moment of peace amidst the chaos of their lives. He got a warm meal, a shower, and a bed to sleep in. These simple comforts were a lifeline, providing him with the basic necessities that many take for granted. More importantly, he found people who believed in him. The volunteers and fellow residents offered a sense of community and support that he had been missing for so long. They helped him get back on his feet. With their encouragement, he began to see a glimmer of hope and started to believe in himself again. David found a job at a local grocery store. It was a modest position, but it represented a significant step forward in his journey. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Each day at work, he felt a growing sense of accomplishment and pride in his efforts. He worked hard, his determination fueled by a newfound sense of purpose. Every task, no matter how small, was a step towards rebuilding his life. He saved every penny, his eyes set on a brighter future. Each coin he put away was a symbol of his commitment to change. He enrolled in night classes, eager to learn new skills. Education became his beacon of hope, guiding him towards new opportunities. He spent his evenings studying, his mind hungry for knowledge. The more he learned, the more he realized the potential within himself. He knew that education was the key to breaking free from the chains of poverty. With every lesson he felt more empowered and ready to face the world. He refused to let his past define his future. With unwavering determination, he walked towards a brighter horizon, ready to embrace the opportunities ahead. Section 5. Triumph over adversity. Years passed, and the world around David continued to change. David's hard work paid off. He spent countless hours working diligently, often going above and beyond. He climbed the ladder, becoming a manager. His leadership skills did not go unnoticed. He started a food delivery service. His business thrived thanks to his innovative ideas. David's story became an inspiration. He shared his journey, motivating others. He employed people from his old neighborhood, giving them a chance. David went from a forgotten face to a successful entrepreneur. His transformation was remarkable. His life was a testament to determination, showing that with perseverance, anything is possible.